Before I start, let me just warn you. Please don't try this. I'm still shocked and shook after what happened on the night. Seriously, don't try this. Hello. My name is Brian. Well, it's not my actual name because I want to rename it anonymous. And I don't want it to be public. Well, anyways, I was watching YouTube one afternoon with nothing else to do whilst on my summer break. Whilst scrolling through the endless list of my recommended videos, I saw this one particular video that caught my eye. It was a prank video, where this guy was pranking everyone and saying, "It's just a prank, bro," whilst the victim yelled at him in an endless array of foul words. Amused, I called my friend and he agreed to make a similar video with me. When he arrived and a short while later, I gave him a camera and went out pranking. It was awesome. We pranked about 13 unsuspecting people, but there was this one guy that was just so weird that I'm never going out there again. Ever. He was just wearing complete black and just stood there, staring at us. I'll get to him later. We went around egging people's homes until 9 PM. We got some really good footage, so we called it a night and went home to edit the footage. It took me around 2 hours to edit the videos, but it was definitely worth the hours. After finishing, I went and uploaded the 2 videos. Looking back, I now wish I wish so much that you could change the past so that the videos didn't go viral. The next morning, I woke up bright and early to some text from my friend. "Bro, look at our first 2 videos, they're bangers. I'll meet you later, man." I opened my laptop as fast as I could to find the first video at 68,000 views, whilst the second video got 53,000 views. I jumped when I saw that. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so happy that I actually started crying. Time to call my friend for some more pranking. The day we recorded another 2 videos, but this is where things started to go weird. When in the park, I saw the same weird guy from yesterday peeking through the bushes, stalking us. I freaked out and whispered in my friend's ear, "Bro, look, it's that weird dude again." But as soon as I turned back again, he was gone. Freaked out and not sure what the hell was going on, we decided to call it a day. As usual, we went home and played some games until about 5 AM. I completely forgot about the videos until my friend texted me. Damn, I forgot about the videos. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll edit it tomorrow night. The next morning, I called my friend, but for some reason he wasn't picking up. Assuming he was busy, I turned the television on. It turned onto the news, and I was about to change the station when I noticed there was a picture of my friend on the flat screen monitor behind the news presenter. My friend was on the news? Quickly, I turned up the volume and listened to the horrific news as the presenter described how the police entered his apartment after his family noticed he wasn't answering his phone and found his body strewn on the floor. He had been stabbed 6 times in his chest and was lucky to be alive. My ears rang and my hands shook as I just sat there, paralyzed in shock. As soon as I recovered, I grabbed my car keys and drove straight to the hospital at nearly 70 miles per hour. After asking the receptionist which room my friend was in, I rushed into there to find the room crowded with his family. I rushed to his bedside, but as I made my way to the bedside, something caught my eye outside the window in the dense shrubs. I quickly realized it was the same guy from yesterday. I yelled in surprise and everyone returned to look at me. I recovered quickly and ran to the window to find out there was nothing in there. My head started spinning and I had to sit down. What was happening to me? Shortly after, the doctor came in to talk to us and tell us that it was a miracle he was still alive. He told us that he would be in a coma for a few days and that he would need to stay in the hospital for another week before he could be released. I caught a bus home as I didn't trust myself driving as my head was spinning and my hands were shaking madly. I went straight to bed as soon as I got home. The same questions circled my head. Who was that guy? What was the guy going to do to me? I decided to make our prank videos private and deleted my YouTube account. In fear of my safety, I went out and bought 2 security cameras with motion detectors and set them up. One in my bedroom and one outside my house door. I went to bed early at 10 p.m. I couldn't fall asleep as the questions kept repeating in my head. Why would he do that? Who is he? I must have dozed off as I woke up to the sound of my window smashing. I woke up with a start and saw a black silhouette standing with a knife at the window. My eyes wide in fear, I jumped up and yelled at him. Thankfully, he ran away back into the woods behind my house. I wanted to follow him, to see where he would go, but I got cold feet as soon as I saw the jagged 6-inch knife on the floor. For the next few days, I lived in pure fear and terror of that guy, but thankfully everything was caught up on my room camera. I called the police and showed them the footage. The police gave us fake names and fake last names to protect our identity. We eventually moved out into a small town with my buddy. We both had to have therapy as both of us had PTSD, although we may look normal now. We still have our scars, both physically and mentally. I have never seen that guy again, and the police are on the search for him. A part of me knows that they will never find him, but I try to live positively. But it's hard to live with a positive attitude when you live on the 6th floor of a block of apartments and you wake up every night to a light tapping at your window. Please, help me.